Today, I find myself moved by a moment of curiosity and innocence that can teach us so much about the importance of inclusivity and representation. Hello everyone, my name is Naledi Mfoloe and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Today we dive deep into the currents of information, from the pulse of politics to the heartbeat of entertainment. We've got it all covered, so please stay tuned for a news experience like no other. Recently, a young black girl whose curiosity and insight have captured our hearts. She asked a question that resonates deeply with many. Why is there no color black on the DA flag? Now, this innocent yet profound inquiry has sparked an essential dialogue about the symbols we uphold and the inclusivity of the Democratic Alliance, or for that matter, any institution that claims to represent democratic values. Now, this innocent question has opened a window to a very significant conversation, one that we need to have more often than ever. Let's have a look.
DA stands for what?
Democratic.
Aye. What is your motto? I want to convince my mom to vote for DA.
Everyone in South Africa equal.
Everyone is equal.
Yes. All other. There's not the top and not
So all these colors come from the flag.
Yeah.
Yo, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
But where is the color black?
I see now it isn't there. I will ask the agent that is.
Yes, they must edit here.
Yeah.
We belong here.
I mean, we can clearly see that the question caught everyone off guard, especially the DA representative. Now, this young lady's innocent inquiry serves as more than just a question about the flag design. It's a catalyst for introspection, inviting us to examine the symbols around us and what they truly represent. However, this young lady's question about the absence of black on the symbol of democracy prompts us to dig deeper. Why indeed is no black on the DA flag? Now, some might argue that blue, white, and green encompass the ideals of peace, unity, and prosperity. But what this young girl's question brings into a sharp focus is the broader canvas of representation. In a country as richly diverse as ours, where the black population is a significant and vital part of our social fabric, should not our symbols reflect that? Now, by questioning the absence of black on the DA flag, she isn't simply pointing out a missing color. She is certainly encouraging us to consider whether our symbols adequately represent all members of our communities. Now, as I reflect on this young lady's question, I am reminded of my own childhood and the power of symbols in shaping my worldview. I mean, growing up, I remember the pride in seeing symbols that acknowledged me and my heritage. I mean, it instilled in me a sense of pride and inclusion. Conversely, though, the absence of representation can have the opposite effect. It can make individuals feel overlooked, marginalized, or even invisible. Now, this is not just about the DA flag. It's about everything around us. Statues in our parks, the names of our streets, figures in our history books. When we fail to include all voices, all faces, and all colors, we risk erasing significant parts of our collective narrative. By doing so, we deprive ourselves of the richness and depth that diversity adds to our national story. Now, consider for a moment, right, the Black Lives Matter movement and the profound impact it has on our global conversations about race, equality, and justice. The movement's very name centers the importance of Black lives in the narrative, challenging institutions to recognize, value those who have historically been marginalized, right? So now this movement and the discussion it has inspired is a powerful reminder that symbols, representation are not insignificant and that they are crucial. So what can we do? How do we respond to this lady's question in a way that honors her curiosity and addresses the underlying issues of representation? Now, the answer is complex and multifaceted. Firstly, it begins with listening, which is a very crucial yet overlooked component. Listen to the voices that have been historically marginalized. Recognize their experiences, their struggles, and their contributions. Listening is the first step towards meaningful action and change. Next, we must engage in comprehensive dialogue. Conversations about representation should not be confined to theoretical discussions in academic circles, but they should be in our schools, in our homes, in our workplaces, in our communities, and yes, even our political institutions. We need to ask ourselves, are our symbols reflective of who we are as a diverse nation? Are we ensuring that every community feels seen and valued? Now, I believe that these are very crucial questions. With that being said, let's engage in this conversation. What are your thoughts? Please, let's engage in the comment section, and while you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. We want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, embrace each other in unity and celebrate the diversity that makes our nation truly